What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, and welcome you back to more Fallout 4. In the last episode, we requisitioned a settlement for the sake of the Brotherhood, and we also completed a research patrol at an area known as the Bottom Arrow Shelter. This episode, let's talk to Proctor Quinlan and turn in that research patrol.
Yes, sir.
Good. Here's payment for a job well done. Please, if you can spare the time for another patrol, come find me.
Now, the XP was definitely better than the caps there, but we'll take another.
I can handle another patrol.
Good. Good. There's too much information out there, and it mustn't go to waste. Your assigned scribe will meet you at the airport. There, he'll give you the research patrol location. Return with both scribe and data intact, and your mission is complete.
Yes, sir. We'll have to do that one a little bit later. Let's now also go talk to Proctor Tegan.
God. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
That's disgusting. Okay, yeah. Anyway, let's go talk to Proctor Tegan, get this one turned in, and we'll find out where he's going to send us next.
It was successful, I bet.
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
I knew you'd get that job done. Your payment, as discussed. Let me know if you feel like heading back down. If these farmers realize what we did for them on a daily basis, they'd be lining up to help.
Reporting for duty.
Good to hear. Another farm awaits your presence.
What's the mission again?
You get to make sure those farmers down below donate a proper.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. I'll mark the farm on your map. Remember, guaranteed cooperation.
Yes, sir. All right, secure settlement crops at Oberland Station. All wonderful things, and we're going to have to do those in due time, but it is time to get on with Show No Mercy. So let's head back out onto the flight deck and talk to Elder Maxson. Okay, so we want to head to the rear of the ship, which is where Maxson is sitting and waiting for us. Let's do this thing.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Okay, let's board the vertibird gunship. Now, can I take a look at that? It's fully full health at least. So this might be a little bit on the difficult side. This mission can actually kick your butt when you're playing on pretty high difficulties, and I can't wait to show you why. I don't know, maybe we'll be okay, but there is a couple of things to worry about here. So whenever anything can shoot at you from the ground, be aware that could be a bad thing if you're riding a vertibird, because vertibirds are made out of paper, tissues, hopes, and prayers, pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty awful, and they can just break really easily. Now, I'm in power armor, so if it does explode, I should be able to survive, at least as long as I'm not too high up. Well, even then, yeah, I negate all fall damage, but it's going to get really crazy as we head over there. And once we get there, now I do want to say there are some like Mirelurks along the way as well. If you might be tempted to shoot those, please don't. Yeah, there they are. Mirelurk, they'll just make everything worse for you. Couple of Mirelurk hunters. Look at that. They're just minding their own business. However, once we get to Fort Strong itself, this is where things get really crazy. Okay, so we need to kill this super mutant behemoth. So we're going to want to start by focusing on him, and he is going to hit this vertibird with a lot of damage. Keep firing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, quick. Oh, gosh. All right. Keep focusing on him. If we can take him out, we can land. That's all we need. Oh, gosh. Don't hit my vertibird anymore. Got him. Woo! There's also a legendary super mutant butcher. That's going to be a little bit of an issue to deal with. A lot of strong super mutants here. And legendaries are no joke. Okay. Kill him. Can I? Where are you at? Okay, land. Come on. Come on, land. Oh gosh, here comes the big guy. Oh. Come on! Ah! Die, 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 die! Thank you. Okay, let's get off this thing. I swear I just heard a mini nuke firing, but I could be crazy. Okay, let's take out all of these guys. Quickly, keep moving. Just absolutely systematically tear through every single one that you can. Whoo! Okay, we got a few more. Where are they at, Dance? That one's in there. I think you got him. You're doing some good damage. Missing your shots. There we go. Whoo! Did it. And the vertebrate is intact. All right, Dance, we'll continue from here. Where is that butcher that I killed? Ghoul Slayer's leather right arm. Okay, not really anything to write home about, so I won't worry about that too much. Now that we're actually here, might as well have a look around, because getting back to this place is not the easiest thing in the world. So if there's any, like, junk you want to grab, make sure you get it done now. I mean, you can fast travel back here later, but not really a huge reason to do so later on. Get some fusion cells out of that. I want to make sure we always have a stockpile of fusion cells, since we're using those pretty much the most. There's a cemetery here. That's interesting. Is there anything in this building? It doesn't really look like it. Lots of rad-filled barrels, though. And then up here over this way. Maybe there's something of note over here. Possibly. Looks like somebody was probably fishing here. It didn't go so well. There's a cap stash. Don't fall in the water, because getting out is going to be a pain in the neck. You cannot swim in power armor. It just sinks. So that'll cause you problems. And, of course, now there's the behemoth himself, who has a fair bit of stuff, but nothing that's, other than the ammo, nothing I really need. Now, we'll head on inside the fort here in a second. I'm going to look up this way really quickly, because if I'm not mistaken, there are some cannons with some cannonballs here. You can grab those if you so desire. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that is everything that I could want. All right. Let's head on inside this thing and turn our light off before we do. Okay, so we have a lot of super mutants in here to deal with. Oh, it's definitely recent, Dance. All right, let's stop kicking stuff around. Take a look. Okay, here we go. So we got lots of super mutants in here. Let's take each of them out one by one. I'm going to take your stuff off of you. What's up, dude? Kill each of you. Got you. Alright, we popped his arm off in the process of that, which is kind of funny. There's a radio over here. Interesting. I wouldn't say that. Okay, you know what? Why don't I use my shotgun a little bit here? This might be a fun place to do this. As long as I don't get myself into trouble here. Because I actually have a... Oh, wow. Look at that damage. Wow, that was actually really impressive. Holy cow. And not having to be forced to shoot only twice before you reload, that is a difference maker if ever there was one. I greatly appreciate that. Okay, that might be all of the super mutants up here. We do have a novice locked door. I want to say there's a magazine back here, but I could be crazy.
Yes.
Let's see. And we got, ooh, there's a mini nuke right there. We'll take that. Cryogenic grenades. There it is. U.S. Covert Operations Manual. Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Fort Strong key, which is probably for the safe. It's got some more 50 cals in it as well. Pre-war money. All that good stuff. Look at that. We just scored in there. And then I think, yeah, this is the way back into the main room. But we need to go down to where the actual stockpile is. And if I actually set this on... Oh, I guess it is on... It just doesn't tell you where to go. It doesn't give you a map marker. Well, there's an elevator over here that I walked past deliberately. So let's head on in. And down we go. Yes, there are going to absolutely be more super mutants along the way. I promise you that. As if that wasn't already a given. Alright, more blood bags that can occasionally, or meat bags I suppose. These can occasionally have ammo in them, so it is good to search them.
A bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
That's what I'm doing, but every time I do it, you get all critical of me and being like, why are you taking that junk? It's like, make up your darn mind, bro. I'll do what I want. Let's see, anything in here? We got a Braxo cleaner. There's some mirrors. Well, these ones don't have bobby pins in them, which is a surprise. I love the purified water in the toilet. That's pretty great. It was even like, it was like deliberately put there. Like, this is where you're going to get the cleanest water. Okay, so I have a lot of fragmentation grenades, and I'm going to start using some of these.
I'll wear your guts around.
Yeah? Here, have that. Oh, that probably didn't feel too good. Did it mutate? Oh, it did. Oh, that thing is strong. Holy cow. Well, I'm glad we took that out. Here, I'm going to throw that down that way. Perfect. All right. Exterminator's minigun. Okay. I mean, it's against bugs, which isn't that great, but finding a legendary minigun in and of itself is just like a whoa moment. There we go. And then have that now, sir. Oh, jeez. Yeah, get out of here. All right, I think that problem has been solved. What did you have? You have 8 missiles on you, dude. Holy cow. Well, I'm glad I got that. I'm going to have to go pick up my triple barrel missile launcher a little bit later that I have left over at the Taffington Boathouse, which I will. I will get that in due time, probably in a couple of episodes. I'll take a break. That's when I'm going to start to move everything over to this, or over to the Boston airport, kind of make the migration. But for right now, I think that's everything in here. We killed all that we needed to kill. Nothing in the lunchbox. Okay, we just need to find that stockpile now while I grab all of this stuff. I'm looking for technical documents too, and I'm not finding anything, which is kind of a surprise. You'd think you'd be finding some of those, but alas, it is not working too well. Jet, office desk fan. And then as far as like the viable blood samples, those are going to be on stuff like mole rats, occasionally glowing mutant hounds and things like that, but mostly like mole rats and the like. So, rad stags, that sort of thing. All right, let's continue this way. I sure blew up everything. Oh, that's a lot of mini nukes. Surprise, surprise, given that there is a stockpile here of fully assembled mini nukes. And yeah. No, I meant it when I said a lot of mini nukes. There's probably like a dozen in each of these containers. Yeah, I think that's enough for the cause, guys. Y'all okay with that? Pretty sure we're good here. All right, so let's get the heck on out of here. And we're going to go back to Elder Maxson. I don't think Dance was able to make it down here with us. He got stuck up there at the top with the elevator. So we'll have to go make our way to him. Hold on. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Nope, I think I fully explored this place. Alright, let's go upstairs. And from here, Dance, you good?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxson. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Thank you, Paladin Dance. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Fallout 4. Thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we will head up, talk to Elder Maxson, and see where we have to go from there. But I get the feeling we're going to be kind of set loose for a little while after the fact, which is okay, which is a good thing, because I have a lot of plans in store for this playthrough now that we've taken care of a large amount of Brotherhood of Steel related things. Because the next objective for us pretty much is to try to get into the Institute, which we have no idea how to do that. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of research, a little bit of exploration, and figure out the methodology for doing that along the way. So thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this episode very much, and I will see you all in the next one.